Hi guys, just feel called to talk about quickly where we are at the moment, okay, as a collective. We are in August, as you know, and on the medicine wheel, we've come out of the root chakra, okay, the medicine wheel, okay, you've got the solstice at the top, okay, then we go into, from the solstice, summer solstice, sorry, then we're just come out the root chakra, and now we're in August and we're in the sacral chakra, okay, and then once we get through to the autumn equinox, okay, we then will go through the equinox and then into the solar plexus. But at the moment we're in the sacral, which is a highly emotional space, okay, and for creativity. There's a lot of water as well, you know. Water is emotion. It's the emotional body, which is why when we get emotional, we cry. When we get emotional, like I said in my other videos, go to a large area of water or pray to water, the spirit of water, to help you with your emotions. If you've got anything stuck or anything that's overwhelming, go to, you know, I go to the sea, sometimes lakes and rivers, and I pray there, and I dunk in, like I said, 3 times is a magical number to release the old that's coming to the surface. And it's a very emotional area, the sacral, okay, because that's where a lot of creation happens, okay, it's where the womb is, creation, birth, rebirth, okay, for the woman, for the feminine. When you get emotional, it's at the moment, it's very important that we listen to our bodies. And I've mentioned this so many times because so many people really don't. They don't listen to what the body's asking help with. It just wants you to listen. And I just ask you to, you know, honour your body. Honour that watery energy, that feeling, those emotions. When they come up, sit with them. Go into meditation. Allow them. Okay? Don't try and drift off and completely start travelling away. That's not needed right there. This is your body's chance, your body's turn to be listened to be witnessed. So go in. Especially now, like this time is, like I said, it's a sacral chakra area on the medicine wheel. Alright? Go into it. Relax. Feel the emotions. Breathe into them. Whatever it if it's fear, anxiety, grief, sadness, anger. Breathe into it. Be the witness. And what you're doing by witnessing those energies, you're allowing the body to release it through your awareness. Okay, through you're the mirror. You're looking, and then it can disperse through you when you don't analyze it. Don't analyze where they're from. Don't analyze. Don't try and fix them. Nothing. Just witness and sit with them. And if your mind starts creating stuff, tries to create a link, which the ego will do, it will try and create a story, it will try and say no, la la la. Just bring yourself back. Go back into the body. You don't worry about the mind and the thoughts. They're not needed at that moment. Just let them go. Okay? This is the body's turn. So go into the body and sit with it. Half hour. 15 minutes. Sometimes if you haven't got the time and the space, 5 minutes just to witness the emotion. And it gets less and less, okay? The energy gets less and less because this is deep stuff coming up. It's getting less and less. Each time you do it, it just releases it. And then, when you're making space, naturally, your awareness, your stillness, your perception, your witness, the witness that you are, the awareness that you are, That's you. That's your light. Your light will then come in and fill that space with light, with truth. Okay? And the more you do this within, be sensible. Don't try and force it. The better you get at it. Which then, in turn, teaches your mind to become still. Which then allows wisdom to come through. Okay? Divine truth. Because that truth from the Creator, from God, it can be it's like a whisper sometimes, If you're very talented, it can be quite loud. Okay? And then you've got that talent, you've got skill. But for the majority, it's quite quiet. So your mind has to be reasonably calm and quiet to listen. So it's just, it just made me think of, you hear, in the Bible, the stories, and it's nothing to be me that I'm Christian or Christianity or religious or anything, because I'm not, okay? I just follow Spirit, and that's it. When you hear the stories of like Jesus or Yeshua, the Buddha, and they're all able to, do miraculous things like walking on water. For me, I'm not saying they couldn't do it. They most likely could. But for me, it's a metaphor saying that they can walk on water because that's the emotional body. They've mastered the art of walking on the water, not falling within it and drowning in it. Okay? To me, they're all ascended masters. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus. Okay? They're ascended masters that have learned to master their human existence and to be here and be fully human. And for you to recognize and go into the body and feel those emotions, you're bringing your light in rather than trying to get out because of the pain and going off, which is what I used to do that so much. But now, from my previous experience of that video where I was in a lot of pain, and I realised that forced me to truly understand myself. And sometimes these experiences they wake you up, even though it's so uncomfortable. But now, okay, I observe the best I can. I'm no master, but I can see where I'm going now and what I need to be doing. And you will do the same. Some of you, again, have achieved it, which is lovely and wonderful to hear, because then you affect others, naturally. The more light that you bring in, not by forcing it, but making space, allowing that light to shine from you, that affects other people, even through the videos. All right? So just be aware that, you're not your body, you're not your mind. You are the awareness. Be the awareness, but listen and help and witness your body so it can heal and release and receive the light that you are. And fully embody yourself into the human existence. Not run away from it. Okay? God bless you guys. Good luck.